Nice work by the Mad Dog, but you got to be careful with this. This is military-grade barbed wire. If you really want to use this baby effectively, come here, John. Can you bend over in front of the camera? Let me clean you out right here. Can you drop your trowel? Come on, John, help me out. We're doing something for the folks.
Hey, this guy needs help. This guy needs to be helped out, if you know what I'm saying. Well, coming up next in the arena, we'll see some more hardcore ladies action. We'll see Kaoru versus Combat Toyota, a.k.a. Mother-in-Law. But before we see these serious ladies fight, let's see some playful girls play. Yes, it's time once again for another fun edition of Wrestling School 101.
Now, you girls are really doing great. I'm very proud of you. It's time to do something now that's a little more hardcore than you're used to, okay? Just hang with me on this one. I'm going to break out some artillery. This is called the whooping stick. Not only does it pack some whoop, but it packs some barbed wire. Now, folks, that will hurt. It will hurt a lot, okay? This is military-grade barbed wire stripped down from the Berlin Wall. All right, Saki, I want you to step aside and watch how I use this weapon. I'm going to need you to get underneath this rope. I need to immobilize you. You're going to want to run. You're going to want to go away. But I need to keep you in place, all right? Now, what we do, we take the barbed wire. Be careful when you grip it yourself. Take the barbed wire and slowly grind it.
Oh.
Yeah, right into the forehead. Good. Yeah, like that. You got to go back and forth to really... Okay. Can you see this? I'm getting a bead of blood right on the top. I am... Yeah, good. Okay, Saki, do you see this? Can you see this right here?
I think I got it.
Kaoru 選手とは本当に新人以来でね、久しぶりなんでどういう試合になるかわからないですけども、昨日の同期対決もあってその流れっていう感じには向こうはカオル選手は思ってないみたいですけども、自分はもうあと先長くないんで今日は精一杯いい試合になるように頑張りたいと思います。
Hey! People can hear you.
言ってますけど自分には関係ないし、横浜で同窓会マッチやった時に
I know we haven't done stuff for a few days. We've been busy doing stuff.
We're here at the Sapporo Arena with more FMW ladies action. I'm John Watanabe along with
Eric, can I get a witness, Geller?
Whoa, nice suicide dive by Kaoru onto Mother-in-Law. Mother-in-Law with that red rooster hairdo, of course. Action going into the stands, chairs.
Commenting on the sport as long as I have, and being affiliated with one of, if not the preeminent, certainly one of the most exciting organizations, the FMW. You come to
Now that's enough out of you.
You know Calvin, Lincoln, and I. The very first time I saw her, the mother-in-law, who's whooping up right now. I mean, not only is she skilled, but she is beautiful. Just look at her.
Yeah, I think you've been married too many times there, but that's beside the point. Mother-in-law is one of the greats, to be sure, but she's also way overrated. I mean, the way Kaoru is standing toe-to-toe, basically, with Mother-in-law, and for every punch, the world-famous Mother-in-law, Combat Toyota gets in, Kaoru gets in too.
Out now. You're being terrible.
Kaoru goes for him, Mother-in-law.
Goes for a little sleeper hold action. Sleepy time.
To weaken Mother-in-law.
What that does, it cuts off the blood flow to the brain. If she doesn't get out of that soon enough, then she'll literally pass out from lack of oxygen. Oh, you don't think that mother-in-law is sexy? I like the hairdo. It's kind of butch, yet it says, I'm a lady. I like that.
I guess it depends on how many drinks you've had, yes.
I should go for another right.
I think I can too after spending too much time with you.
Or getting a little lazy right now.
Oh, look at that. Leg scissors by Kaoru on your mother-in-law.
Well, now that's what I'm talking about, baby. Get a little kinky in the ring, man.
Yeah, she's one mother-in-law who's coming along on the wedding nights. Oh,
Johnny, you're a little frustrated. I can tell. Just go with it, baby. Just go with it. I love the ladies. Like I love the ladies, and I appreciate what they are as natural, feminine, beautiful pieces of lust objects, and also dynamic wrestling machines. Incorporate both, and you've got a woman. You've got a woman.
How poetic you are. Hey, you know, we're not in the desert, but hey, that's the camel clutch. Referee Bruce is counting.
Don't bring me down, Bruce. Jim, now that instruction was Bruce, and he is today's FMW sanctioned rep. Bruce is actually one of the original reps, and his calls are legendary. And any of the advice he dispenses is cherished by the master participants. They really listen.
You know, Eric, Bruce sure is, he really does know his stuff, and you've got to, when you're calling a match like this, mother-in-law has been toying with retirement, and so each match she's involved with carries a great deal of weight.
A great deal of weight, and the mother-in-law are synonymous.
She's got more chins than a Chinese phone book.
Ba-dum-bum. Okay. You'll be coming in nightly. Tokyo Leonard's outside my girl.
Leg scissors by mother-in-law. Kaoru trying to get a pinning attempt.
Back and forth action. Of course, you know mother-in-law as Combat Toyota. You recognize that name? Goes by the moniker of mother-in-law right now, and that has to do with a bad family. Ooh,
Hey, surf's up. Surfboard hold.
Stop!
Double armbar. One of the more painful moves invented in the late 20th century.
John, do you care to tell us who invented that move? Surfboard move?
Gosh, I mean, going back years past, if I can recall.
You do not know, do you, John?
If I can
I
recall,
give you the notes on this fight every time before we get in a fight. I come up with these moves, I give them to you. You know what, if you're not going to read what I put down there, John, then don't even talk. Just call them back to juicy.
if I can recall, I believe some of the American Indian wrestlers like Billy Red Clown, like Chief Bobby Bull, even Lace.
Oh, you got lucky on that one. You got lucky.
Now, mother-in-law's in the camel clutch, and referee Bruce is encouraging her to give up. You know, it will be raining Python dragons on the street of Tokyo before mother-in-law gets up that resolution. Stops by Kaoru and the mother-in-law, a.k.a. Combat Toyota.
Clear was getting better in the leg lock right now. Again, going for a submission hold, which is common. You work over a leg, you get the stance. It's sort of like body blows in a boxing match. Two opponents, again, sizing each other up, shaking out the pain.
Going for the test of strength? No. Because I think they realize she may not win a test of strength against Big Mother.
She's taking her on.
Well, that's tenacity.
Look at that. It's a battle of wrists. I mean, in a past battle such as this, I mean, if this is any indication, I don't think Kaoru's got it. She's in trouble. I mean, Mother, look at the bone structure on that suspension bridge. I mean, that at a benefit fundraiser last year in Thailand, I saw her rip through a phone book. Rip right through it. I mean, we're talking about a Thai phone book. You know how thick that is. Those wrists should be ready.
But Kaoru's holding up pretty well there. It's amazing.
No! She's not holding up well. Just hope she's safe. They don't call her the mother-in-law for nothing. That woman is a first-class ball wrestler.
Kaoru is a world-class pro wrestler who came to the FMW from the wrestling scene. She's worked out with the best and really has come a long way.
She has come a long way. You can see that. She's right now come a long way to have her ass handed to her. I mean, look at the mother. She has Kaoru over the head. She's twisting back the leg. I mean, this takes the spirit out of her. Just demoralizing her opponent.
Looking on the back of Kaoru. Trying to make her submit. Referee Bruce wants to know if Kaoru wants to give up. Kaoru says no, shakes her head. Fans really into this athleticism. They're silent, but that's because they really appreciate the sport aspect. Not glitz, not hype, but true sport.
Talk about a spinal adjustment right there. That's just ripping apart the vertebrae.
Does she want to give up? Does Kaoru want to give up? Referee Bruce asking, do you give up? Oh, that was stiff. Oh, somebody should check Kaoru if she's still able to. If she's still able to come to. I mean, after a shot like that, I mean, she can't be any competition to the mother-in-law. Boston grab.
Oh, well, like any mother-in-law, inflicting pain is her prime objective.
I guess after all the marriages you know, right?
I loved them all, Johnny. I loved them all. There comes a time when you have to say goodbye. You gotta put the Boston crab, the reverse chokehold, the pile driver on what was a beautiful thing, and then you move on, you pick up the pieces. But you don't sit around and wallow like you do, Johnny. Not crying after your beer after your girlfriend of 2 weeks dumps you hard and cold. Hey, you've got to get over it, Johnny. Be a man.
Yes, thank you very much for that sensitive Hallmark card. Thank you so very much.
Thank you. Talk to people and just like to get out about it.
It's a reversal of fortune for the mother-in-law. The FMW's new blood makes a move for glory.
It's really hard to watch mother-in-law take it. She looks like a beach sea turtle in danger of dehydration. It's almost not even watch.
Kaoru going for a submission. Referee Bruce.
Don't bring me down, Bruce. Mother-in-law rising in pain. I'd say more like a beach player.
Combination beach roll and red rooster.
Sort of sounded like you on the toilet this afternoon, all that sort of screaming and grunting. What was that all about, man?
You were peeking?
I wasn't peeking, I just heard, I know we had the eel last night, and yours didn't agree with you.
Once again, the referee is encouraging the mother-in-law to give up, and she's just waving him off. Instead, she's dragging herself into the touch of the rope, and when she touches, that will mean freedom. And she does. She makes it.
Ouch. The lawgiver, Bruce.
The idea of that mask flying through the air is scary enough, but to see it actually hit someone, bone chilling, all that massive mother-in-law bone chilling.
I think that mother-in-law would have it no other way. She kills bones for a living, Johnny.
Kaoru looks like she's trying to suplex. Kaoru goes for a body slam. Kaoru goes for a body slam, but look, Kaoru's back is hurting just by doing a simple body slam. Referee Bruce counts 1, 2.
She'd love to get a put out of this, end this match early. She really looks like she's taking a bit too much punishment for that little Frank.
Mother-in-law is holding her back too. It's like holding her back. Both of these combatants are rather weakened. Look, mother-in-law, Combat Toyota is holding her back. Nice drop kick.
Look at the agility of mother-in-law. She gets that frame up in the air. When she gets flying, it's
All that,
nasty sight to see. Look at it.
another drop kick. I mean, for a big woman, it's amazing to see the agility and high-flying tactics of mother-in-law.
Now I gotta ask you, when you were actually dating mother-in-law, when you made love to her, was she on top? Could you breathe? Because I'm just wondering if you had trouble, if she would choke you out inadvertently. Well, there's the shot I was talking about. That probably gets a little upset.
I'd like to take a shot at you.
Hey, I am right here, Johnny. I am right here.
We'll step outside afterwards now.
What can't the mother-in-law?
Going for the pin. 1, 2. Referee Bruce. Counts 2. With mother-in-law and Kaoru, their backs are hurting. But they still keep going and going and going. And the fans appreciate the fact that these athletes won't stop. They're giving it their all. Giving the fans their money's worth.
Kicks out of the pin. Both of these opponents would love to end this match. This is taking a toll on both. How do you do to the chest and neck area? Like Kaoru.
Nice snap bear by Kaoru. She goes in the pin. Mother-in-law kicks out.
Mother-in-law is not that easily defeated. You can tell she's got a tremendous resiliency.
The energy out there seems to have diminished a bit. Even with a lead from the ropes seems to be low octane.
Well, that's a sure sign that these two are equals and true complement to Kaoru to be sure. To take on this bigger, more seasoned veteran.
Nice moonsault off the top rope by Kaoru. Her mother-in-law somehow kicks out.
Resilient woman. A very interesting match because mother-in-law is such a powerful woman.
Speaking of power slam. Power slam by mother-in-law.
Mother-in-law looks a bit disoriented. She should have gone for a pin right there, and she didn't have the strength. She's been playing the back of her head. frankly, I don't know what happened to her. She might have hit on that turnbuckle back there in that last maneuver.
Yeah, there were times when your mind says do it now, but your body says wait a minute.
That was probably you a couple nights ago in the headhouse. Well, that's what she said, so I was going to her.
Mother-in-law with a clothesline by the Kaoru. Fans are just amazed.
Second, I think we're okay.
Whoa, Kaoru.
Brazilian little lady.
And the fans really appreciate the persistence of these two athletes.
Putting her up on the top rope. We've seen a move like this. This is going to hurt.
That's another one using the back even more. Oh!
Okay.
Really working on the back of the Kaoru. Referee Bruce counts. 1, 2.
Barely had the strength to even kick out of that one right there. Kaoru is really into it right now. She'd love to get out of this match with a draw. She can find some way to get this match over with where she doesn't have to sustain any more punishment.
Mother-in-law, top turnbuckle. Whoa!
That caught mother-in-law. That caught mother-in-law. She's hurt. She's coming out here right now.
Yeah, mother-in-law looks like she's rolling out of the ring on purpose.
The way she's looking out there, John, she should maybe continue to roll back. The bowels of the FMW, because she's really getting it.
She's not looking good out there today, Erica. I doubt we'll be using any of this video footage for her eventual retirement highlights tape.
You can say that again. And the only excuse for this performance is that I think the breakup of her empire with Sato and the bad nerves breaking off to fight on their own must really be wearing a mother-in-law. Because she's not really in her game right now. She's a team player who's worked hard to go out of this profession on top.
Well, that's starting to look like it's not going to happen. Hey,
of course, you know about mother-in-law, and she had a certain love affair with
pile driver.
Megumi Kudo. You know about that. It ended disastrously. Mother-in-law and Megumi Kudo were lovers, John. I know you were jealous. You wanted to get in there. A little Megumi Kudo mother-in-law sandwich that didn't happen. But all kidding aside, those two were lovers, and they had a nasty breakup. A nasty, nasty breakup.
Moonsault. But moonsault from mother-in-law's locker. Nice story. I like to give you a nugget sandwich, you know.
Hey, a little bit.
Oh, nice Hurricane Conrada. 1, 2. Nice Hurricane Conrada. Lucha Libre style.
Excellent.
An example of the Lucha Libre Mexican style wrestling the same as Japanese ring in FMW. Powerbomb by mother-in-law.
Still showing a bit of resiliency. When she went out of the ring, I didn't think she was going to recover from that one. Kaoru had some nice spinning moves. Mother-in-law is back. It's hard to get rid of the mother-in-law, isn't it?
Mother-in-law signals for the top rope. She's going to the
The crowd is cheering her on.
splash off the top. Ooh. 1, 2. Oh, she lunges up. Straight.
Nice bridge.
Where did she come up with that, John?
I don't know, but that's got to be hard on the back, though. Kaoru is hurting in the back.
Look at the crowd cheering her on.
Oh, another slam. Working over the back. Mother-in-law goes for the 10. 1, 2.
Great to her.
How did she do it? How did she break out? Look, but Kaoru is hurting, though.
What a seesaw battle. Back and forth. Both of these two are coming up with it.
There's pain on the face of Kaoru and pain in the back as well.
Oh, this is just stretching out that. Broken. That's gotta be it. No way.
Whoa, that is it.
He can't come out. That was just too much fun.
Pro winner, mother-in-law, a.k.a. Combat Toyota, in this FMW match. But,
Yeah, they better get an attendant in there right now.
Yeah.
They better, and I don't know whether, these are not the qualified paramedics, but we're going to need to get a paramedic standing by. The back cannot take that kind of torque, that kind of pressure. I'm just, look at mother-in-law. Is she going over there to congratulate her opponent on a worthy match? I hope that's it. I hope that's it. And I hope it's not,
whoa.
before this lady. Cora is not too upset. She lost the match. She was cleanly dead.
Hey, wait, they're handing Kaoru the mic. Let's listen to what Kaoru has to say.
お前な、引退しようとしないか関係ないんだよ。どうにか起きて、どのくらいでか当たらんこと言うんだけどな。私からするとみんな的なんだ。だからな、お前勝ち逃げなきゃ絶対やせえからな。
to let mother-in-law pulverize her and retire in that high level. She's demanding a rematch with mother-in-law.
Well, these two girls have known each other from school days back then when they used to play field hockey and shower in the locker room, snap towels at each other, and there is no love lost between them.
新人の頃は本当のね基礎っていうかデビューして一緒にデビューしてただ新人の基礎をやってたっていうぐらいでね、もう今日なんて初めて当たると思っていいぐらいで、さすがにルチャやってるだけあってムーンサルトとかねすごい勢いがあって、これが本番なのかなって思いました。でもまだまだね、私はあなたには負けません。
There we have it.